Hello, Princess. Um, you're probably wondering how is this video different than the others. Um, I'm gonna answer that in due time. I do ask that when you get the chance, can you fully watch this video and like actually like really watch it, not just listen to it. Um, if you can do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Let me start this off. Actually, I got on my Mason Margiela under the stars. It smells amazing. But I'm gonna light this candle that I've been wanting to light for a long time. It's not the Tom Ford one, honestly. I haven't lit that since the last time you came over. We watched Cocaine Bear. But this candle is called By the Fireplace. It's another Mason Margiela one. It smells just like it too. So I'm gonna light this because I believe that this is be for a special occasion. I have a mini list here of things I wanted to go over. So if you can, just just listen to what I have to say. A few weeks ago, I had a dream about you. I don't know if you've heard any of the voice notes I sent, but in that dream, you were sitting right next to me in the car, and you was there, and I couldn't speak to you because I didn't know what I wanted to say to you because it's been so long since I saw you. And after I had that dream, I was like, I know exactly what I want to say to her. I know exactly the points I want to convey to her. I don't want to go over everything of the aspect of our friendship because that's not what this is for. But what this is for is to let you know that how certain things dictated the way that certain stuff was, and how I see it and I recognize it. And if given another opportunity, I wouldn't let that happen again. Let's start with your divorce. That was a huge hurdle and obstacle to overcome. It was just, like I said, it was a slippery slope. I tried my best not to really deep dive into it, especially in the beginning, because in the beginning you were like kind of snap off, but it's like you wasn't snapping at me. You were snapping at the divorce and then your ex husband and stuff. I would just happen to be there. I like it was something that I said. Oh, we were on our way to go get those massages, and I said a joke about domestic violence, and you went completely off. But it wasn't like I didn't take no offense to it because you let me know. You was like, hey, if you cannot joke about domestic violence anymore, I would greatly appreciate that. And ever since then, I never once again joked about domestic violence because I seen how serious that was in your eyes, and I seen that it took you to a place that I haven't seen. And I knew it had nothing to do with me, but at the same time, I want to make sure I respected your wishes. Sorry, trying to let this ambulance go past. I don't know if you can hear it or not. All right, there we go. We just went past, and it was just like so hard because that also the divorce was like I was trying my best to show you that I'm me. I'm a whole different person. I did a lot of things that I never done for anyone else, and sometimes when I did those things, it just seemed like I was appreciated because it was instantly compared to, oh, my ex-husband used to do that, so it's no big deal. And I could understand that. But that was just like a little bit hurtful to me. Cause I'm like, man, I'm not him. But at the same time, I'm doing something that to me that I've never done before. I can understand if he'd done it before, but I have never done these things before. And I wanted to show you how much I cared and how much I wanted to rock, how much I wanted to rock with this. And that was a little bit hurtful sometimes, which also led into some of my insecurities. one of my insecurities was, I don't know, I just like, it was just your personality. And you told me about your personality multiple times. So that's just on me. But like sometimes you'll be like really into things, sometimes you're not. But I understood that you had stuff going on, but you didn't tell me. I'm like, man, like what can I do to show her that I'm here? What can I do to show her that I got her back? What can I do to show her that I love her and I care about her? Maybe if I get her some gifts, like that's what I can do. Get her some gifts. Maybe if I like try to hug her tightly. Remember I used to give you like real tight hugs up until that incident, and I'm gonna reference that incident too. It was just so many things like when I used to say, hey, I'm trying to do everything with the parameters and guidelines that you have given me. And I'm trying to make sure I act accordingly within that box. But I'm just trying to show you that I care. Like, you know, it was kind of hard for me. Like I said, my insecurities. Another one of my insecurities was like, remember when we went to go play tennis that one time and you was playing with someone else and I just got upset? Like, because I'm like, man, I already don't get to spend the time that I want to spend with her. Now she's playing tennis with someone else, which I should have just shut up and just watched you and cheered on for you. And I still got those videos of you playing tennis. Like I said, it was just a whole lot of me. And that's like the second ambulance. So I hope everybody doing well, doing okay. Then it's just like, you know, I just try my best to just give you everything that I thought that you needed. And I wasn't faking it or anything like that. I wasn't putting on a facade. I was really being my genuine self, but I was trying to cater to your needs, or what I thought was your needs. And sometimes I feel like I did an amazing job. Sometimes I feel like I did a shitty job. I still remember when I showed you, remember that snake plant I got you? I'm pretty sure you still got it. And remember how I showed you, and I had like the candles lit up, and we was like on FaceTime because you know you couldn't actually make it over here, and you just like literally sat down on your kitchen floor and started crying. That made me feel so amazing because I felt it. I felt how genuine happy that you felt to have someone show like that they care. And I care about you a lot, and I still do. That's why it irks my soul that you won't speak to me. But it's all my fault. And if I could, I would go back in time and I would stop myself from sending whatever text or whatever voice note that I sent that night, and try my best to be there for you. Like there are so many things that it was going on, and I wanted to be there for you, but I was just like super scared. Like I think during our time together, you went to like three different funerals. So just like that, and I know that you had to go take care of your grandmother sometimes and stuff like that. And man, I wanted to do my best, but I didn't know how to do my best. How's that different than now? We're gonna get to that. Let's talk about the butt touching incident. That was a whole lot of my frustrations. A selfish act on my part. I betrayed your trust. I betrayed our friendship. For my own selfish greed. I can't even tell you like the real reason why. I guess like I felt like I was owed that. When you know you're not owed anything. And I deeply want to say that I'm sorry. And I want to say that should have never happened. I, as a man, should have checked my ego before anything like that should have happened. Because we didn't even hug again after that. And I'm a hugger. Like, I'm a physical person. So I think that just added on to my displeasure throughout the whole thing. And I'm like, man, I can't get a kiss. I can at least get a hug, type thing. So I want to address that. Um, one thing that I never got to experience with you, besides going to Mexico and all that stuff, I never asked you about like how you was raised. Like, you're growing up, your upbringings. We never talked about that. We always talked about, your marriage, your previous life. But we never talked about, just you as a person. And I apologize for that. My original plan was, remember, for Christmas we were supposed to go to Mexico. Then, because it's a 3 hour trip, I was going to tell you about my growing ups, and I wanted, we was going to like share stories and stuff, and I wanted to get closer to you there, and that never happened. That I still kind of kick myself for. Um, like I said, I'm so sorry. I really am. I'm sorry that my ego, my insecurities, and my selfishness drove something away that I love so much. And I really hope that you listen to this. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to say to you, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry if, me being that way could have made you feel some type of way, could have made you feel unloved, unprotected, unvalued. You know, I would do anything in the world to have you back. Because that's how much that's how much you impacted me. Like, I'm sitting thinking, like, what could I do? Like, I try my best to, every once in a while, I'll send a couple of dollars. I assume that you get it because you never said nothing back. um, there was that time where I did a nice little presentation in front of your door with some flowers and some Cowboys merch. I wonder if you still got that. Um, I try my best to sometimes drop off flowers. Because like I have yet to see you face to face. I want to. Like, if I could, like, but the reason why I don't is because I don't want to like come off as like disrespectful and stuff like that. I don't want to try to force anyone to speak to me and stuff like that. But if I could just get 5 minutes with you, I will let you know that Brandon doesn't really exist anymore.